a storm tracking alert right now. Snow is falling, but this is just the beginning. Let's get to Storm Center 7 meteorologist Dontae Jones for what he's tracking on live Doppler 7 radar.
Yeah, Letitia, there are going to be a few rounds here. This is the first round that's coming in. It's probably going to get out of here just in time for the morning rush, but then there's also another round that's going to come in that'll give us another coating here for the morning rush. That's really all it takes to make things on the slippery and slick side. So we got a winter storm warning that's in effect for everybody. And look here across the state of Ohio, we're just chock full of snow. The heaviest of the snow in the southern portion of the state. Look, it's coming to an end in the Miami Valley probably within the next, I'd say maybe hour or so. But then look here, just back towards the west and towards the south, we got another round that's coming our way. That's going to bring us by the time we get towards the rush hour, maybe the tail end, another portion of snow showers. And then there's going to be a little lull, like right about here for about an hour, maybe hour and a half, and then this big portion, that comes in by the time we head towards the evening rush and then overnight tonight. So across the area, Richmond, you're starting to dry out a little bit. But everybody else, you're still seeing the flurries and snow showers around. Here's Springfield. It doesn't take much. See what we're talking about. We've seen the snow probably for about an hour, hour and a half now, maybe 2 hours. And we already got a coating on the roadways. Of course, it's President's Day. Not everybody's going to work, so it's a little quieter there in Springfield. We've got temperatures in the teens, but when you combine the gusty winds that are about 10 to 20 miles an hour, then it feels like we're in the single digits just about everywhere. Zero, though, in the Bell Fountain. There might be a time or two that we dip below zero. The visibilities are lower thanks to the gusty winds and also thanks to the snow blowing around. That's going to reduce the visibility and the slippery roadways. Just makes for a messy travel this morning. In the teens throughout the morning, notice by late morning into early afternoon, it's just cloudy. We get a little lull in there. Futurecast showing that here about 6 o'clock in the morning, a little lull, and then by about 9 o'clock, we get a few more snow showers that come in. But look at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when the bulk of that heavy snow starts to come in. Notice those darker colors around 70 and south. As you get up towards the northern portions of the Miami Valley, probably not as much snow. So 3 o'clock in the morning, it's all out of here, and we're just looking at cloudy skies. And so when it's all said and done, looks like the northern Miami Valley, you get about 4 to 6 inches of snow, and then just about everybody else, the further south, you hit about 6 to 10 inches of snow, with some areas receiving about 11, 12 inches. So here's storm number 1 that comes in today through tonight, and then we're dry tomorrow afternoon through Wednesday, and then Wednesday night through Thursday, storm number 2. This one looks like it could be an accumulating snow. Too early to tell how much, but probably not as much as we're receiving today. But, I mean, as much as we received today, add on a few more inches, that's just going to add an insult into injury. So 20 today, it'll feel like we're in the single digits. The snow will be blowing around. As we get towards the evening, it could be blizzard-like conditions with gusty winds and blinding snow. And it's falling and accumulating. 10 overnight tonight. And then we're looking at single-digit wind chills and below zero wind chills first thing in the morning. And it continues to be cold as we go through the rest of the work week with below zero wind chills first thing in the morning. Snow showers again coming in on Thursday. And then Friday, a few flurries sticking around and turning much colder as well. All right, we'll get another check of the weather in a few minutes. First, though, we got to check the roadways and Sergeant Mark Bauer. And you got some peach fuzz there, Sarge. This is the last time I saw you on air. I like it. I like it.
Appreciate that, sir. I did it just for you. We have a good start to the morning drive. In spite of the conditions so far, I really haven't noticed any slowdowns on the freeway. Now, I want to give you a little contrast here, though. This is Interstate 70 at Airport Access Road. If you look at the drive, the vehicles that will be coming toward you, one lane is clear, the other one lane still has a dusting of snow in it. That's kind of what I'm seeing across the area. The highways are not completely clear of snow, but so far as speeds on the freeway, I would remind you that probably a good idea this morning. Give yourself a little extra drive time right now. The roads are at least passable. We haven't seen any accident activity. Also, if you need to gas up, we checked some gas prices for you. Sunoco on Selma Road, we saw the Springfield, that's in Springfield, $2.34 a gallon. Speedway on East Stewart Street in the city of Dayton, $2.33, and the Kroger on South Main in Centerville, $2.45 a gallon. Those prices are from GasBuddy.com. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. 522, 16 degrees. Some major retailers are expected to release their earnings reports this week. It's a glimpse into how the economy is doing.